Hi, I just got back from seeing Werner Herzog's film Cave of Forgotten Dreams, and I just had to share it with you because this thing ties right into my whole discussion about Lascaux, Pechmerle, Van der Gam, and all the other ancient arts that I've been talking about. I'm going to write at length about this, but what I want to do is just kind of tell you what I saw. In southern France, there's a cave that's been found that has cave paintings that are thousands of years old, many thousands of years older than those at Lascaux and even Pechmerle. These things are thought to be as old as 34,000 years. And Herzog has gone into the cave with a team under very tightly controlled conditions. The cave is completely sealed and closed off to the public, but the French ministry allowed him to take a team in there, and they photographed in 3D the inside of the cave and show you the science, not only the artwork, but the science behind why they come up with numbers like 34,000 years. They talk about a lot of things that have to do with people back then. Now, here's the deal. This is a course called the study of film. I'm very interested in storytelling. Film is a great way to tell story, and that's the reason I've been enamored of film for all of these years. But what film is, when it really comes down to it, it's a sequence of graphic depictions complete with sound and an idea of setup, events that are that set up conflicts, then complications, and then finally resolution. And the idea that we invented this in the early 20th century or the late 19th century is clearly not true. Storytelling goes back as far as human memory goes back. One of the debates we're going to have over and over again is which is better, the book or the film. And I myself have had a lot of problem with a lot of films. I'd read a book, I would love the book, and then I would go see the movie and I'd say, they screwed it up. And of course they do, because they're translating. They're going from one way of telling the story to another, and they have to leave things behind. They have to leave things out. The fascinating thing about cave art is that you can see, if you look at it right, we're not just looking at isolated paintings on a wall. We're looking at paintings in context. And because we find things like flutes and fires and footprints in the context of these paintings, we know that they would go in there for more reasons than simply to observe a really interesting depiction of reindeer or cave bears or something like that. They were telling stories, and they were telling stories with music, and they had a beginning and a middle and an end. And it's just a fascinating study. The more you get into it, the more you realize that the study of film, the study of narratology, the study of myth and mythology, is just an endless exploration.